Wham. Let me scoot in a little bit. Yes, mother. I understand. That pixel art is very heckin' cute. Move. Interact. Well, roll credits. We won. We found the pocket mirror. It doesn't do anything though. We don't have a reflection. Oh, there's a friggin' orb there. Nice sound direction. That only came out of my radio phone. I like that. Okay, music boxes or save files. Got it. It cannot be opened. Well then, I guess we go this way. I guess we just stay here then. It fits. Interact with the doll. Can we take it with us? Eaglet? Elegant? Eaglet? Eaglet? Oh, the doll moved. With a sinister smile on her lips, slowly nodding. I don't want to approach it. Mm-hmm. Kind of feel like we have to, though. Someone drew a penis on the floor? A green marble. Oh. So what was with the compass? I feel like I missed something in that room. It's probably fine. A ghost! The quill floats eerily, scribbling down on old scraps of paper. I'll just wait till you're done, I guess. Oh, I can push him. Oh, I killed him. My bad. Ooh, thing. Yeah, YOLO, why not? Sure. Is my hand gonna come off? Nice. Oh. A chicken shut my apartment complex. It's been an hour. Cool. I'm pretty sure a chicken could, like, murder a cat, couldn't it? The quill rests on top of the notes. Its tip completely worn down. It looks like blood. Crimson blood drips from the desktop, slowly pooling on the floor. I feel like I'm missing stuff in these rooms. Like, it's presenting me these puzzles. I'm just like, nah, I want my orb and I'm leaving. Mouth of the teapot overflows with cloudy, grubby mold. Grubby mold. A dull yet strong light illuminates the room, peeking through the grimy window. Old cobwebs cover the surface of the stool. Miss? Tell me, miss, how does the sky look today? I see. Thank you. Here, you can have this. I feel like I'm not doing things. I feel like I'm just, like, getting stuff and leaving. YOLO. Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's fine. That's good. The surface of the mirror has been soiled with fresh blood, which drips down from the frame and onto the floor. That's nice. Illuminated by sun between water and fire, I rest on the dark side of the moon, awaiting your awakening. Can I take the finger with me? I feel like I need it. I guess not. I feel like I messed up. I feel like I messed something up. I don't want to go back in there. That's enough creepy dolls for me today. I must be missing something in here then. Footprints. I don't care about the finger. No, I only care about the finger. That's the only thing in this room. Oh, yeah, we found that. So there's nothing else here. Can I pick it up? Oh. Nice. Parapet. Maybe the pocket mirror would fit in there. Can I take it back? Okay, I can't remove any of the gemstones though. Alright. I'm ready. Actually, let's save. Actually. Cute. Surely it's not going to try to hurt me. There's a big mirror here. Oh, it was me. Okay. Ring. Ring. It's a diary. Little goody two shoes. I once lived in a small village when I was young. My youth was spent in hard labor and cold, sleepless nights. I often dreamt about a better future, one that would fill my stomach with luxurious sweets and thick, expensive steaks. One day I heard an old woman talk about a strange rumor. She said that a certain someone had been granting wishes in the woods to anyone who dared summon a certain name. Someone who wasn't quite human. Ow. Hi, Nan Nan. Wee. 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 Oh, well. Rip us, I guess. Oh, we were supposed to? I thought it was like a death scene. That works. The red carpet. Hey, pumpkin. Is this pumpkin snoring? Oh, I thought this was like a balcony I was standing on. Okay. It's an actual red carpet. I understand this layout now. Hello. Looking for something? Look away where you turn to stone. I don't want to touch it. Oh, what happened? How did it burn us? Can we... No? Blinded as sacrifice for those in dismay, stolen by the just child display. Right and left taken by hand, our request is your demand. Okay, I don't have whatever they want. Unless they want my mirror. Heckin' plumpkins. Damn, I'm lost already. We're like 15 minutes into the game. Eh? You needed to talk to the statues to unlock the door. Okay. An eyeball floats in murky water, sealed inside an old chair. I want to see it once more. There was once a certain illusion I saw in a mirror I once knew so well. There were a pair of crimson-colored irises accompanied by their own reflection. The two eyes remained still, not once blinking in the short amount of time they had stayed, staring directly at me and no one but me. All I can remember from the day I was born are a few memories, forged encounters which I have never experienced in my forgotten existence. Recollections which didn't belong to me. In all honesty, who am I? To whom do these memories belong, I wonder? They're certainly not mine, and yet here they dwell, inside this small room where I sit. Ever reminded of these fabricated crimson irises, which replayed once and again, 1,000 times, and has such a memory been showcased inside my small mind. And yet I still can't reach any conclusion other than my complete existence has always been and will always remain controlled by those same eyes. Living in this small room, I remember a dream I once had, a tremendously vivid one. A red carpet had been laid before my feet, which guided me towards a single opening on a darkened wall, one that seemed to advance further and further with every step I took. In an instant, I was thrown into a world I did not know existed. On the other side of the gap, I found a reflection, my reflection. Silky brown hair covered my back, braided into thick braids on each side of my head, which beautifully framed my cherry red eyes. Standing before me was a little girl dressed in fancy, frilly clothing. Who was this person I had never seen? Could it be me? The game must be restarted. You haven't missed anything yet, Ray. I recall lifting my small hand and touching my own cheek. A small gesture engraved itself into my memory. Can you get a quick TLDR? There's literally nothing's happened yet. We woke up in a room. We have no reflection. We found some marbles. We put the marbles in the floor, got a staircase, and now we're here. She's a vampire. She might be. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's been like no story. Such a strange sensation of empowerment filled my soul and body, leading me to a feeling of excitement which led my imagination astray. Ugh. Not only was I real, I was alive. The little girl reflected in the mirrors was me, and I could breathe, I could live. Life dwelled inside my body, and yet... As I turned my head to look outside, the same light which had crept into my small room had blinded me once again, leaving me inside my old room where I stayed. Deprived of senses, deprived of a sensation I once knew as life, I stayed. Please, show me the light. I want to see it once more. I want to live. I don't need to read it again. I'm good. Is the pumpkin... Eye for an eye. There used to be a mirror in this room that was shattered long ago. What's here that I can interact with? Creature, I want to see the light once again. Pumpkin charms. Okay, so I don't think I can help her yet. So I should be able to get in here too, right? Nice. Drawing is based on perspective, which is nothing more than a thorough knowledge of the function of the eye. Aren't I smart? I wouldn't mind having my insides scooped out as long as I become a yummy pumpkin pie. Oh, it's a painting of us. Sisterly. A painting of a confident woman. Hatred. Oh, I should probably read what that said then. Murky dark water drips endlessly from beneath the frame of the painting. Yeah, it's probably fine. Excuse me, miss. Could you please show me what you got there? Sure. That bitch break it? I'll be taking this, thank you very much. How far are you willing to go? Generous of you. I'll gladly take you up on that offer then. I'm sick and tired of being stared at. I command you to take that woman's left eye if you want to live. Resist and we shall take yours instead. Oh, sure. YOLO. And dash. Okay, got it. Yeep. But my mirror. I did just steal her eye. I mean, it was hers or mine. A blue eyeball. Oh. Ha 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 ha. Search for right. From now on, I'll always be number one. Here, you can have your little toy back. Sanctification. The painting has been ripped apart. The lady who once sat there is no longer recognizable. You actually had the guts to rip out her eyeball. Consider me your number one fan. It's gotten dark, hasn't it? Now you've done it. My bad. Oh, and the other lady wanted to see the light once more, so we can go give it to the other ghost. Which I'm sure will go over well. Hmm? Did I not press... There we go. Or not. I thought I could like use my mirror here and reflect it into the room. It does not seem to be the case. Huh. Oops. Is the eyes what the angels want? Okay, I need to give the angels the eyes. Can I take this? I keep pressing circle to like, or yeah, circle to run. So there's something here I'm missing then. I feel like it has to be something to do with your freaking pocket watch. Because there's there's a... Eh? I push. Are there any more in here? I just need one more mirror shard. Based off Ray's reaction, this isn't a cute game, is it? No. There you go. Thank you, miss. Now I can finally give this back to you. You're welcome. Better take it with me. She's just gonna let us leave? Really? Okay. We are forever grateful, miss. I mean, the art is really well done. A plumpkin. Did you know that a human head remains conscious for about 15 to 20 seconds after decapitation? I wouldn't turn around right now if I were you. Oh, spooky. I wonder what it feels like to be flayed. When a person dies, hearing is generally the last sense to go. I wonder if you can hear ghosts as you die. The body decomposes 4 times as fast in water than on land, so be sure not to drown, okay? Since you're so pretty. I'm not gonna go with the bloody footsteps. Let's go this way. Bloody footsteps seem like a good idea all of a sudden. I got murdered by a pixel ghost, or a sheet ghost. I got an achievement for it. Okay, so go with the bloody footsteps. Got it. Thumbs up. Let's go. We'll walk together. Or not. Mesure un gabelle? Knife and fork? What are these? Sugary supper. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, isn't the music box going to cause noise? Guess not. Darkness is where I feel most comfortable. It won't ask any questions. It won't try to understand you either. I would have stayed in your room if I were you. Your slumber was a true blessing. Oh, pumpkin charms. Look, sleeping pumpkins. I feel like if I run, I'm gonna get attacked. Nope. This isn't a real door, it's painted on the wall. Queen Eglets? Dinner party menu. Royal apple strudel, caramel pumpkin pot de creme, marvelous dream cake, the queen's favorite cookie cups, smooth pumpkin mousse, pumpkin flan, secret deluxe dessert. Those look so yummy. And we're dead. Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for attending my welcoming dinner party. We shall celebrate our guest's arrival with a toast. Bring in the desserts. Ah, she's looking at me. Okay, I'm ready. What will my order at tonight's dinner party, eh? Oh, the Queen's favorite's the mystery thing, isn't it? The Queen's favorite cookie cups. What are cookie cups? Several cookie cups lay on a tray filled with various colorful fillings and fruits. I feel like this is a trick answer, but... Oh? I can't take them? It's not the Queen's favorite cookie cups. You rude hussy. Okay. But the fact that someone says it's not means it is, right? I don't understand how to give her the food, though. Yeah. Oh, nice. Gonna grab a stack of giant. Oh. Well, rip dinner, I guess. A spotty, slimy mixture clings to the withered pudding. The once colorful cookie cups have been falling apart, revealing a black, slimy filling. The once glossy cream has turned into a black matty. A mound of puffy, cloudy mold has covered the pumpkin mousse completely. The once golden brown apple strudel is now overflowing with a black, slimy paste of dead insects. The layered cake, smothered in chocolate, is tilting precariously to one edge. There are sprouts of mold on its surface. Loneliness becomes your biggest friend after a while. The hardest part is getting used to its presence. There is nothing I interact with in here. But I did get an achievement for coming in here. Small bottle. A tiny bottle containing a strange blue substance. Okay, well, I'm totally drinking that, but give me 2 seconds. We are totally drinking that. Oh, I can't use it? Huh, okay. Oh. We spawned in on the ceiling and died. My leg! I didn't come to a furry wedding, did I? Can I go home? The severed head of a plushy fox toy. An immense sea of stars lays behind the window, floating softly in whimsical, never-ending flow. Rip Mog's head. Rip Mog's head. The queen filled me up with punch. Isn't that hilarious? Let's not do that. We just kissed the pumpkin. Dang, is that all it takes to get a kiss? Maybe I'll turn into a handsome anime boy if I get a kiss from someone? I still can't see my own reflection. The severed head of a plush toy rabbit. Is he alright? Yeah, I'm alright. Thanks, miss. It's not a happy tale, miss. Are you sure you want to listen? And take a seat. This might take a while. In the past, Mrs. Fox and I were best dancers in the whole kingdom. We quickly became the queen's favorite couple, and we would dance for her every day. Because we were the star of every dance party, and were even invited to dance for Queen Elliot's most precious friend. Next thing we knew, everyone had become jealous, even envious of our talent. Excuse me. One night, after one of the Queen's biggest dance parties, we were ambushed in the dressing room by other dancers. Apparently we were too perfect, and didn't leave them any chance to be recognized by the Queen. That's the excuse they used to rip our bodies apart. They hid our limbs, leaving only our heads behind so we can watch them dance in our place. Indeed it is. I believe there isn't much you can do, miss. I don't know where they've even hidden our bodies. They could be anywhere. That you could, but how are you planning on doing so? You were truly kind, lady miss. Say I know your name? Thank you, miss. And please, if you run into her by any chance, please do everything... Oh, please do tell her everything's gonna be alright. Oh my god, Spartacus, I'm gonna have to kick you out soon. Jack in the Box. I swear to god, he just like shit right there on the floor. It smells so fucking bad. Last Tuesday, I won the Kingdom's lottery, and the Queen gave me a shiny coin to use in that machine around the corner, but I can't seem to be able to use it. If you don't mind, I've hidden the coin beneath my leaves. That's the one. Please use it, miss. I want to see what my prize is. A strange box is stored containing various colorful balls inside it. It's a ribbon. I do, but I'm a boy. I can't use my ribbon. No, put it on. Yes, you can. There. See, it looks pretty on you, Mr. Pumpkin. There are no mirrors, so I can't tell. Yeah. He looks really happy. Good for you, Mr. Pumpkin. The box is locked shut. Great surprises await you in this room. YOLO, I guess? Why, hello there, miss. Would you like to play a game with us? Why, hello there, miss. Would you like to play a game with us? Sure. Tell us the answer to the next riddle and be highly rewarded. Should you come upon any trouble, don't hesitate to ask the ringmaster. At his own funeral did Matthias see, gathered by open grave, his family of 3. Father, mother, and brother. And a couple more who didn't bother. How many people were at Matthias' funeral? I certainly wasn't there. How many people are at Matthias' funeral, chat? Three. What, did he take it? Then 5? I think we're dead. F. I don't do puzzles because I'm stupid. This is the reason I stopped playing TOTK. I'm never gonna listen to the rabbit again. Oh, no, we don't. Nice, we saved in here. But I think I gotta get the pumpkin back his ribbon. Yep. Appreciate look, banana. Am I feeling I'm gonna fight you? I'm gonna fight you so fast. Why 6? Three times did Mary poke my eye. 3 times did she make me cry. Now tell me, little girl, how many times did I wish for her to die? E. It's yellow, blue, and green. Resembles a banana. I can't remember the other 3 colors, so maybe you should ask the queen. How is this a number puzzle? What? It's yellow, blue, red, and green. It resembles a banana. I can't remember the other 3 colors, so maybe you should ask the queen. See, I don't like color puzzles. I feel like that's what this is. Yellow, blue, red, and green. There's red. I don't know what color this is. You're green. Katerina and Valentina were born on the 12th of September. One mysterious as the moon, the other cursed with short temper. One day Valentina turned 2. Katerina was half her age. Years have passed, filled with turmoil and rage. The day she turned 10, Valentina remembered her sister's sorrow. How many years would I be her eldest if she had lived tomorrow? It's still 2, isn't it? Ow. Fuck you. I literally forgot what puzzle I was on. I thought I was on puzzle 6. Turns out I was on puzzle 7. I hate how horror games have become like synopsis with freaking puzzle games. And why is this 6? 3. I don't understand why this answer is 6, but okay. Having placed her 5 baked dishes on the window ledge to cool, Miss Elizabeth was headed out to town by pretty boxes of ribbons to wrap them. Little did she know that while she was away, a robber had came and eaten 2 of them, followed by a stray dog who ate another one. Once Miss Elizabeth came back, she was gutted to know the disaster that occurred, how many dishes were saved on the dreadful day. It was 5, so 2? What the fuck? Literally the answer. I don't know why, but okay. Oh, dishes, not the fucking tarts. Two books rest on a shelf. One's upside down, the other one's backwards. So tell me, little girl, what is the sum of the first page in each book? Queen Elliot ate a dozen candies of 5 different flavors. A bunch of them were pumpkin flavored. 1 was a green apple and 2 were blueberry. 2 were grape and 3 were cherry. Eh? Eh? But the answer is like 8, isn't it? 8 dozens of candies of 5 different flavors. Well, then it's like 8 a dozen candies of 5 different flavors. Oh, a dozen, so it's 12. I can't answer 12. Eh? I don't understand these puzzles. I'm just guessing at random now. Yes, I know it needs to go to approvals. Oh my god, Christian, fuck off. Boop. So what did I guess for that? I guess... Seriously? That's like your 12th email you sent me. You have other people working tonight. Leave me alone. So I guessed 7 and 3, right? Why is that one locked? Sure. It's 4. Why not? I'm all-powerful and almighty. Going through doors is my specialty, and these twisted halls will stand. But fear not, girl. Give me a hand. With a gentle touch, I can undo those restraints cast upon you. A dazzling key. I found it on the floor the other day. Be kind and caring, for your opponents will tend to be rather daring. Fucking guy is sending me 12 emails in the last 2 minutes for shipments that aren't even mine. Like, fuck off. You have literally like 100 other people working today. You're back? Welcome back, Ray. I'm not doing these. You're gonna keep fucking sending them to me. You missed the puzzles. And you missed me being dumb and guessing. Man, just 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. I don't have to put up with this shit for 2 whole weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah. Miss? I have one more riddle for you if you'd care to listen. Sure. What gets broken without being held? Worry not, little girl, for that riddle's answer does not belong to me. It belongs to you. Eh? I should just delete all of these. Let me take a look. If these are miserable, I'm just going to delete them all and say I never got them. Goodbye, Mr. Pumpkin. Enjoy your ribbon. Okay, so I have a key. The only door here is this one, isn't it? No. Can I not quick use that? Nope, doesn't go there. A strange ghostly pair silhouette of a girl is reflected in the mirror. I'm starting to get a reflection. Oh, these aren't even in... Nice, I'm not going to do any of these then. They're not in friggin' workflow, so I'm just going to sit here and wait for them to show up. And then someone else will pull them, and I want their bear with shit. Problem solved. I swear to God, this person, like, picks on me really badly. You have a building of, like, 150 people, and you send 12 shipments in a row to me? Who's picking on you? One of my, coordinators. You guys do a really good job. I doubt that's it. Can I use the key here? Hey. You heard the rumors? They say Mr. Fox is into an eternal slumber due to what happened. I love stories with unhappy endings. They always tell me to turn around when they're changing clothes. It's so unfair. This mirror's strange. Sure. What's the worst that can happen? Death. Cute dresses. No dresses, Ray. Oops. 1313. Oh, butts. 131. Yep. What about skirt? I can't talk you out of a skirt. But you have to actually show it off. You can't just... Oh. What's going on here? Oh, Miss Fox and Mr. Bunny are gone. Thank you all for attending this very special ceremony. You've all given me your best, but as you know, only one of you become my favorite couple. All the others who don't make it will be executed. You invited me. Thank you. Take a seat, I will. Mr. Rabbit, Mrs. Fox. Oh, is this how they got dismembered? Like we went back into the past? As for all of you failures, you shall be executed. Now that's taken care of. It's time for tea. As for you, clean up this mess before leaving, will you? Yeah, or else. You may have this. I'm expecting my ballroom to be squeaky clean by the time I'm back. I will not tolerate any mistakes. Or else. Pitch black stuffing slowly oozes from the dancer's wounds, staining their once shiny fur. The couple's bodies lay torn apart, their expressions forever frozen in the moment of fear, of terror before they felt their executions. But unfortunately, I'm just a pumpkin. Fox torso, yep. Rip Fox. It's when stupid people ask ignorant questions. I have to help them. Let's do it. After we save. You're going through a lot of trouble for us, miss. I can't thank you enough. Thank you, miss. Do you know how to sew? Would you please sew us back together? I wish we were reunited with Miss Fox. I don't have the stuff to make sewing. I don't have the stuff to sew, though? No, okay. Guess I'm not good enough. It's nothing. You're too young for this kind of thing. Okay. A tall clock stands in the corner, its hands swinging across its face as if it's in a hurry. I'm hiding. I don't know how to play chess. Just don't tell anyone. You have to know how to sew. Don't be silly. Of course I didn't. Either way, you can have this. Thanks? A fancy cabinet made entirely of walnut wood. Fragile-looking tea rests inside, carefully arranged on the shelves. What'd you come back to? We're sewing together body parts. That's a shame, because I would totally carve your pumpkin. I just had a rabbit come on to me. No pumpkins allowed. I'll sew you first, Mr. Rabbit. I feel like Miss Rabbit's gonna try to murder me. Or Miss Fox. Here, you can have this. I kept it since the day the others ripped our bodies apart. It's the key to the theater. I'm sure it'll come in handy. I'm surprised she didn't kill me. I feel like if I did it in the other order, she would have killed me. This isn't the... Really? Is it this? Yep. Not yet. Let me look around really quickly. A Witch's Guide to Medicinal Herbs. Okay, ooh. Oh, that's not for me. Okay, fine. This one has a rose on it. I trust this one. Welcome to the most amazing and most incredible of shows, the most amazing and most impressive prose. Of a little girl whose days are counted with none of her wishes ever being granted. Aren't I an impressive poet? Don't trouble yourself with petty questions, miss. Do enjoy your stay and please, keep your memories close to your heart. Once upon a time in a very special garden, there was a very special little girl. She loved taking naps outside in the afternoon and doing nothing all day. Such an adorable little slob. In fact, she was a very privileged little girl, and she had her very own mountain of sweets. But that's not all. Eglette, one of her best friends, never left her side. Just like sisters from the same mother. Haha, I'm hilarious. A noisy little brat and her stuffed doll. What better combination could there be? Together, they were a riot. Known all over the kingdom as the supreme rulers, or just two little silly kids. I don't know, silly little mutters they were. They told each other many secrets, even embarrassing ones. Tea time was a very important event where they discussed very serious matters. Which of the funniest pumpkin was in the kingdom was, for example. Oh, fuck, this is fast. They also had many specialized Eglette was indeed Ella's best friend and her most important. Oh god, you guys can read it yourself. It's too fast for me to speak out loud. It's too quick. Hey, King. I have been suffering from a headache for the past 2 days, so... Well, that ended abruptly. Oh my, things may have gotten interesting. They totally murdered everybody. Mr. Rabbit, what happened? Isn't it obvious, dearie? We took care of them. Well, yes, we have. Wasn't our work done Wasn't our work done quite beautifully? Oh, sweetie, you have so much to learn. And apparently hatred's still one of those things. Hope my headache goes away soon. I've been taking a lot of stuff. How could we? You're very well aware of what they've done to us, are you not, miss? How does it justify? Revenge, my dear, is a dish best served cold. Do you understand? Now move along. We are grateful for your deeds towards us after all. We owe you our most pure satisfaction. Okay, bye. Oh, Mr. Pumpkins, you guys, what did you guys see? Oh. Oh, they've seen things. Oh my god, Spartacus, I'm kicking you out of my room. Holy. All the pumpkins are like, man, we've seen shit. The Yarn Hall. Oh, the pumpkin has cat ears. Oh no, I'm allergic to cats. The queen's awaiting you. I might be troubling you, little girl. What might you not know, little girl? I see. Listen, miss. Our existences, no matter how faint they might be, they do serve a purpose and will, in one day, or in one way or another, affect your own. You can have this. I think it might cheer you up a little. Oh, thanks. Unfortunately, I can't accompany you on your journey, but I'm sure this will be able to reassure you in times of distress. Oh. Don't eat me! Eat me! Ugh. Not gonna do it if you like it. Eat it? I'm not eating it. Impressive. I knew you'd be able to reach me. Silence. I have but a couple of matters to address with you, my girl. Firstly, I hereby announcing your demise, for you will not be advancing any further in this room. Silence! Secondly, my dear, since you'll soon be disappearing for good, I shall pay you my respects. I've had enough with your mediocre attitude, my girl. I shall not tolerate it any further. As much as it is about a foolish gamble, I've made my own move. Oh my god, my fucking reading. Help. Now it's time for you to make yours. It's in your hands, my girl. It's your turn to claim what's yours. They're gonna shoot me, aren't they? Beep. Bye. Or not. We're dead? We are dead. We have become the dead. I have messed up bad. So it turns out we don't go up there. God, when was the last time I saved? Oh, the candy cane room, okay. Bum, bum. The cake! Eat the cake! Eat it. Okay. Ow! He shot me! Ow! Wait, can I just, like... Nice, beat the shit out of them. Can I break down the door to the queen's room? Yeah, I was kind of hoping it would. Never mind all these freaking gunshot wounds I have now. You haven't heard the 3 knocks, have you? I sure haven't. I hope I don't. Shh, you shouldn't disturb the dead. He doesn't know how to use the 3 shells. Just remember, just how tender were the queen's sweet little lies of a traitor in disguise. I didn't see anything. Don't ask me. It wasn't me. I'd go blue. I'd definitely go with blue. Go blue. Go with red. There's a note on the table. Hiding my darkened heart in the veil of innocence, I swore, weeping in the darkness, confiding in the moon. As the sun rises, I put on my golden crown once more, hoping to meet my beloved in the afternoon. I'd like to save, because I don't want to step on soldiers anymore. I don't see any music boxes here, though. What if I shouldn't just take the chest out of here, then? 'Cause I don't really riddle very well. Strong light overflows in between the iron bars, carrying a soft, cool breeze into the room. Well, maybe we can't do anything with the chest yet. Why'd they get murdered? We don't know. So then I have to figure out this riddle then, do I? Oh, I don't want to die and have to do it all over again. I can be stolen or given away, and you will live. Yet you cannot live without me. Flies, flamingos, falcons, and even squirrels. What can all these animals do that silly little girls cannot? Fly? A sparkly red shaped bat A sparkly red key shaped like a bat, decorated with a small strap. A sparkly golden shaped key shaped like a heart, decorated with a small strap. A sparkly blue key shaped like the moon, decorated with a small strap. Can I take them all? No. So that's the key to the chest, I guess. It fit. So it was the funny bunny who locked me inside this chest. Who are you? I've never seen you around before. How'd you get here? I see. Did you see you lock me up inside this chest by any chance? That's a shame. Oh well, that's alright. I'm a good detective, so I'll catch the culprit in no time. So, what are you doing here, miss? Oh, did she know? Alright then. Speaking of Elegate, have you seen her? I came here to get her, but someone locked her up in the chest. She must be in the throne room. Let's go look for her together. Oh, by the way, miss, what's your name? Fleta. Mine's Fleta. Really? That's weird. Anyway, let's go look for Elegate. I have a few royal matters to address with her. Press 0 to interact with characters in your party. We're not going to tell her that. We're just going to let her walk in. Okay. Sure. We could at least, like, warn her about what's... Okay. I've got an idea. Hold me up. On top of my fucking head. Is she alright? They only made a cross out of her blood. There, she's all ready. Really? Can I? Dollhouse? Can't wait. I know the magic of opening doors. Let's go then. The Rose Labyrinth. I have cuter things to show you, like this rock. I don't like Fleta. Do two little girls want to hear a joke? Listen here, you dumb tree. Such a loud missy you are. Did your mommy ever teach you your manners? Shoot, go away. You're pestering me. Come back after you learn some respect. Why, of course, be my pleasure, miss. What? Now, there's a trick to getting out of mazes. Have you ever heard about it? You're right, miss. However, there's one that's even more effective. Do you want to hear it? Carrying on. It truly is an easy method, miss. All you need to do is place your right hand on the right wall of the maze and follow it all the way to the end. You'll never get lost, I can guarantee you that. He's never even walked. You're very welcome, miss. Now be careful and take care. So true that noisy girl you have there with you. Please don't be mean to Mr. Tree. Alright, let's do what Mr. Tree says then. We'll follow the right wall. I'm sorry, Mr. Pumpkin. Hey, Fleta's kind of a dick. That's the wrong number. That's not the right number. That's the wrong number. That's not right. That's not right. Shit. There we go. What? No. No, I don't want to be your friend. What the hell? Freaking crying little nerd. Oh my, you have no idea how terrifying the whole ordeal was. I'd never gone through such an unsettling event in all my 5 months of existence. You see, I was just resting here, and as always, and suddenly everything went dark. The garden was already like this when I got to my senses. Not really, no. Heckin' pumpkin. There was no candy inside. Why are you doubting me? Pumpkin, listen to me. Every pumpkin needs candy to survive. I have candy inside me, and every pumpkin I know has candy inside them as well. Meaning you have to have candy inside you. No, I don't. Shut up, Mom. My friend here doesn't believe me when I say every pumpkin has candy inside them. No, I don't. I don't have any candy inside me whatsoever. I haven't heard of anything about candy inside pumpkins before. Wait, please don't open me up. You can try and reach the candy through his mouth. The heck is that? You're a liar. Oh, please run off and leave me alone. I'll be very happy without you here. Nice, we're free. Look at this cute little model. Let me see, Ray. Is it not? I like the pout. My pout's better, but I like their pout. Rebranding, people leave. What? Why? My pout's better than that pout. She's cute. She is, but I'm cuter. Where's Gothray? I really want to see Gothray. You can't brand to me. Heh. Ray will never be as cute as me. Hey, don't kick the tree. Bum, bum, bum. I like Ray more than I like that model. It's obviously a whipped cream cake with strawberry glaze. You do? Yeah, hello? Your rigging's a lot better and your art's a lot better? Hmm. You're close. So very close. Close what, Mr. Pumpkin? Close to the edge. I believe it's time to make a pledge. Now, miss. It's your turn. Either give Princess Fleeta your word or expect to burn. Oh, I guess I'll be friends forever? Bam. You have a good model, Ray. You don't need a friggin' nerdy pay to use one. Or... Although I do really want to see Goth Ray. With red hair. Oh, sheesh. Tell me now, Princess Fleeta, how would you like to sing? What's the first rule of spring? Not all pretty girls need a king. Thank you, door. The dollhouse. My tooth fell out this morning. There's no way I'm going to touch your tooth. Oh, look at me. I'm so polite and kind. Be sure to make the most of rare peaceful moments in life, little girl, for it's all but one frightening storm. Agreed. Thank you, Plumpkins. You want me to do freaking Goth Ray? I don't think so, Tim. I haven't drawn in like months. This is my Trump room. It's made especially for my favorite card games. Sure. Oh, we're playing a matching game? I already knew that wasn't right. I'm fucking stupid. I had the best memory in the West. I've already fucked it up. Oh, never mind. I just wanted to let Fleeta win, because I knew she'd get upset if I won. See, if I won, she'd be all pissy. Talk about rigged. This is where I drink my tea with Elgit. I heard you're going to lose to Fleet in every game you play. Is that true? Actually, don't eat anything at all. Just drink tea or something. Chubby girls always get married last. Sure. What the fucking idiots, dude. God, the people I work with just boil my blood. Hey, you already did this shipment, but can you transfer it? So I'm going to transfer back to you so you can transfer it somewhere else. Okay. We're not going to get worked up about work today. We're not going to get worked up about work today. We're on vacation in 2 weeks. I'm playing Doom in the morning. We're playing Doom in the morning. I just don't have anything to play in the morning. So I don't know, I feel like playing through Doom again. Because I've never beaten Doom. The new one? No, I'm going to do 2016. Sure. I bet it's not even gold. Can I have my pocket watch back now, please? You keep confusing Doom with... That's two terribly different games. The new Duke Nukem is so bad. Hmm. 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 I think I should go downstairs and save. That something kills me, I don't have to do all that again. There's not a single boring book in this whole room. I don't want to read. I ain't no fucking nerd. The complete biography of Queen Agate by Princess Felita. A boy's midnight journey. Ooh. Hello. A certain boy was known to have a problematic condition. One that would affect him during the night. One that would not even the best doctors could not explain. Thought to be the work of the devil by many, it is said that the boy would wake up during the night and speak to the ones that had perished. Despite the various attempts to cure him of this curse, the boy kept on being disturbed by strange voices during the night. Everything from this page on is scratched out. There's something written on the inside of the back cover. No one around him will ever know about this secret. We will never know about this secret of his. Such a privilege belongs only to me, my dear. How to Dance the Waltz by Mr. Rabbit. Frilly dresses and pretty countesses. No, I want to stay. How to be a perfect princess. There's one little Missy who was well known for being quite prissy. All of her faithful butlers enjoyed serving her tea, obediently answering her every plea. Ruthless and powerful, the girl's last breaths were everything but colorful. Got what she deserved. Embedded in aconite was her last dessert. Bestowed with such cruel demise, said the Missy, it is now God's duty to strip me of my disguise. Having disposed of their queen who had taken their voice, overwhelmed with the freedom did their servants rejoice. Okay, I'm ready now. Oops. I keep pressing circle to run. This is actually my most special room. It'll turn into anything you desire. All you have to do is ask. But I don't like red. Never mind that. That is indeed a pink room. These are my 3 special mirrors. There's a mirror of prayer, a mirror of truth, and a mirror of judgment. This is the mirror of judgment. You judge whoever stands in front of it. It's not scary, it's fun. Certainly not you, princess. Sheesh. There's only one who can hold that title, little miss, and that one person is you. Sheesh. Uh-oh. Well. Go what it deserved. Fuck that mirror. Let's go on to the next one. This is the mirror of truth. It'll answer all your questions with nothing but the truth. I see. I go first. Who's the pinkest of them all? That's something only you can find out. This is the mirror of prayer. You can make any wish come true. These ain't gonna taste like candy forever. Imitation pocket mirror. Sheesh. I don't want your stupid gift, you nerd. This is my playground where I keep all my toys. A worn-out drumstick rests beside a small snare, red snare. I don't know what pumpkin charms do yet, but we have a lot of them. I can't speak, doll! Oops. I do is catch butterflies. Okay, easy enough. Oh god. I kind of hope Fleeta dies. I kind of really am wishing I had left her in that chest. Oh, there's 10 up there. But she's cute? Hmm. Hmm. But I did win. Sure you did. I forgot how to count to 10. I'm sure it's been 10 seconds already. Let's go. Dear Diary, today my friend Claire that worked in the kitchen disappeared and no one will tell me where she is. Wonder if she's still playing hide and seek since yesterday. That would be terrible. She must be hungry. Too bad. Too bad because I wanted to invite her for a picnic tomorrow. I wish I had a twin sister and said that we could play together forever. Today was really sunny, so I tried to play with Mother, but she spends too much time in her room and doesn't talk to me as much as she used to. Wonder if she's still sad because Father's away. I wish we didn't live away from town. I never have any girls to play with, and my brother spends too much time writing on his own. You just feel bad for her? Man, heck this girl. He won't let me read what he writes either. He's writing friggin' Sonic fanfics. Maybe he would play with me if I were a boy. I hope that Father brings me back a pretty doll. He said he would buy me one on his trip. I think I'll call her Claire, just like my friend. Today my tutor fell ill during class. He had what my brother said was a heart attack. I wonder if he'll be alright because he wasn't moving much after the doctor came to visit. But I'm glad class ended early so I can play in the garden. But it started raining, so I had to stay inside. It was really boring, so I decided to go to my mother's room because she isn't there anymore. I don't like Mother. Father brought me a very beautiful doll. Her name is Eglette, and we have been friends for a long time now. She likes the same tea and sweets as me. Blech. I will never let my brother touch her. I'm sure he'll break her on purpose. Eglette doesn't like boys because they're brutes. It's so obvious. It's so obvious Father is a boy because he's going to war again. I don't understand him. Being with Eglette is really fun. I never felt alone when I'm with her. She always tells me very pretty stories too. My favorite story is that one time Eglette had to choose between the best dancers in the kingdom. She said they were very good dancers and they were very elegant. The fox even had a red dress. Elegant said she would teach me how to dance tomorrow. I can't wait. I love Eglette. Today was a really bad day. I hated it because it was raining and the story Eglette told me was very stupid. It was some witches that went to a forest to pick up berries. That sounds so boring. I bet they taste like dirt. I think they played with magic, but I don't care because I didn't like the story. I was stupid. I hated it. My favorite color is pink. Eglette likes pink too very much. When my eyes turn pink, I always play dress up with Eglette, and we only wear pink dresses. But I'll have to cut my hair because it's too long and I like it shorter. Oh, I wonder whose diary this is. It's a fucking mystery. Oh, pumpkins won't talk to me. What the heck? Heckin' pumpkins? The hell am I supposed to hide? Can I leave? No. Oh. Oh. That's probably not good. Hi, Banana. I'm assuming she's not even looking. I'm taking you where you belong. Just kick me down the stairs? What a bitch. Maybe I do have to hide then? What if I just, like, stay right here? Can I, like, kite her around? I feel like she doesn't come looking for you. You be lurking? I appreciate lurk, Banana. Hmm. Mootin. I don't know. I don't know German? I'm writing this letter on my deathbed in order to cleanse myself of my own demons. I don't have much time left, nor do I have the right to bind you to my rules any longer. Fortunately, my sins have now become your burden. Mother will not be able to accompany her little girl on her painful journey, but please, do not doubt these feelings I harbor for you, my precious child. Children? The rest of the letter is completely scratched out. That's probably not good. That's probably not good. She's gonna kick me down the stairs again. Forgotten attic. A small doll aimlessly stares up at the ceiling, silently muttering to itself. We've been expecting you, miss. Don't be scared. We're not your enemies. We're just glad you're finally here with us. The chosen one. The claw. You're finally here. We've been expecting you, miss. You're finally here. She's as beautiful as I thought she'd be. Of course she is. She's the chosen one. You're the chosen one. Wow, they seem nice. They seem nice. An old rocking horse weakly stands on broken hooves, forced to lean against the wall for support. Covered in grimy fur, the big teddy bear gazes into emptiness. Pitch black, thick tears slowly drip down its stained cheeks. Oh, it's Ray. Rip. This place isn't so bad, right? I have so many friends here. It's a really pleasant place. There was once a little witch who lived in the woods near town. She played all day long, casting spells and flying around. One day, at the break of dawn, 5 girls headed into the forest looking for berries. Mabel and Dorothy, sworn best friends, as close as 2 peas in a pod, both received their blessings from God. The twins, oh my lord, these names. Julita and Isabel, standing as the youngest and yet said to be the strongest. Madeline, who was the town's liar, who despite her mother's many warnings insisted playing We Found Yua. We found you in the story. Eventually they came across the little witch and beheld her wonderful magic. Mesmerized by the wonderful scenery, the girls asked the witch how she did it. Kind and nice as she was, the little witch gladly revealed her secret. It's all thanks to my magic wand. With this, you want to learn any kind of magic, she told them, branching the tool in the air. We can share it if you want. Each of you can have it for a single day before handing it back to me. Overwhelmed with joy, the 5 girls celebrated their excitement. However, you must not allow greed to tempt your young hearts, for if my wand is not returned, I shall burn the thief at the stake. And so the little witch bid them farewell, leaving the girls to partake of her magic. Upon her return, the wand was nowhere to be found. Infuriated by the girl's betrayal, the witch promptly sought out the culprit. She tied each girl to a different stake, threatening to burn them all if they dared lie to her. Who dared steal my most precious belonging? The witch asked the girls, to which they replied. Madeline did it. Dorothy always says the truth, cried Mabel. Gleda's a liar. Mabel stole the wand, screamed Dorothy. Dorothy's innocent. Isabel would never lie, pleaded Gleda. Madeline may be a liar, but I know she didn't do it, exclaimed Isabel. You can trust Mabel. I'm sure it was Gleda who stole the wand. She just lights them all on fire, doesn't it? Whoever was the culprit, it said that she was mercilessly burned to death, pleading for forgiveness until her very last breath. God damn it. Is there a save point right here? Ooh, a doll! That startled me. You're our only hope, miss. Foxstar, good game. Yep, that got me. That's what got me. Out of all the horror games I played, that got me. Alright, chat, who did it? You know? Do you? It was the right one? Mabel and Dorothy sworn best friends. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, Madeline did it. Dorothy always says the truth. Mabel stole the wand, screamed Dorothy. So Dorothy tells the truth, so Mabel? I'm gonna go find this fucking rat. Where the heck did it go? You little shit. Alright, well, Mabel it is. Which one's Mabel? Burn! What? Ah! It wasn't Mabel? Aw, man. I'm just gonna guess all of them until one of them works. I'm too lazy to figure out puzzles. Do we know anything about Isabella? Nice. Gonna be our beat, we'll be here. Hey, Pep. This key? How you doing today, friend? Oh, whatever. Scissors. Sure. Don't go. He was asleep. At least you didn't. There's hair coming out of this mirror. That's probably fine. You took my most precious belonging from me. It is only fitting I do the same. Ha 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 ha. The mirror's surface emanates an ethereal, ghostly glow. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Let's go save again really quick. What do you want to get out for? I thought you were staying here with us. Oh, fuck. I'm not staying here. Please, miss, don't leave us. We need you. You must stay. You're not allowed to leave. One of us. One of us. This is a horror game? Ray told me to play it, so we're playing it. Ray's secretly my manager, so I have to play whatever Ray tells me to play. The doll's eyeballs wildly roll in their sockets as she mutters incomprehensible gibberish. Woof. Oh, hello. I probably shouldn't let you catch me, huh? Boss is always right. The boss is always right. I got a plank. I'll fuck you up. Scissors. Their beloved garden. Ooh, save point. There's a clock in that tree? Why is there a clock in the tree? It's Fleta. The statue looks familiar somehow. Use candy to cut the rope. I still don't understand why I have the candy cane, but... Why is there a statue of me here? Oh, she doesn't look happy. How did you get out of the attic? I walked. How scary is this on a scale of 1 to 10? I mean, I don't find RPG Maker games very scary in general. They're just fun to play, so for me, it's like a 2. Oh. Let's see my favorite game, shall we? Is the favorite game murder? Oh. If you win, I'll tell you everything I know. If you lose... well, you probably already know what happens. Murder? Is it musical chairs? Sit down in the nearest chair as soon as the music stops, as quickly as you can by pressing A. Okay, I'm ready. My A press doesn't go through right away. I like this variant of the chair game. I still don't like Fleeta. She just wants me to notice her. Oh, he glit. You can talk. What's happening? My reaction to this entire game. Damn, sheesh. Eaglet! Is she tearing herself? Yep. Eaglet's gonna murder her. I literally have done nothing since I've gotten here. That was just my fault. Rip. Rip. I'm glad. Heck that kid. The doll was nice. The rabbit hole. Kekbai. A collection of mirror shards rests scattered on the bed of the sheet. Eh? A collection of mirror shards rests scattered on the bed sheets, each and every piece devoid of reflections. But Fleeta doesn't want our garbage. She said not to litter in her castle. Oh, hi, Pumpkin. Sure. A passage. Yay. I actually yeeted myself down. Nice. What happens if you take expired medicine? The Dayquil I've been taking expired in 2021. Is that bad? You'll find out soon. Please report back. What if I don't report back? An immense white sheet lies beyond... An immense white sheet lies beyond the opening on the wall, leaving nothing but fragile rays of I can say this word. Ephemeral light. Jesus. Not bad, but they should be pretty useless. Okay. The mirror maze. Great. I love mazes. This looks like fun. Wait, I have I have a reflection. But I shouldn't have my reflection. Lots of people find RPG Maker games like really fun. There's some good story ones. I'm looking for a mirror that doesn't have my reflection in it. I don't like this place. That's concerning. The game's like, here's a save point. Okay. Why? Hi. That's really pretty art. Alright, there's Sans, relax. So I'm running from you? Oh, okay. Woo! Woo! Ah, I hit a wall. I hit one wall. So that's why it gave me a save point. That's nice. Oh, fuck. I messed up. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Fuck, the trippy effect is actually hard to play with. I wish I had a health bar. Again, pretty art. I like the Sans eye effect, dude. I wish I could do that kind of thing. I'll make that my next model upgrade. I want my blue flame eye. Oh, shit. I'm trying to cut my corners too hard, I think. Get there. Nice. Constantly burning. Miss. Harpe. Cute. You know, like the Sans eye, like the blue flame. I think it looks sick. That's like the super edgy eye thing that people do. This is my demon eye. Yeah, we never learned whose finger that was. I actually completely forgot about that finger. She's cute. She's totally an enemy. No one who's here to help me actually says they're here to help me. Maiden of pristine eyes. She's gonna steal our eyes. I'm afraid her intentions are rather harmful. I see. I see. I'm not drinking your tea, it's poison. Secret manor. I think I'm gonna save first before you kill me. Alright, we still got 15 minutes, so we can do this pretty quickly. Let's do it. Sit. I don't trust her. She's too pretty. Something's gonna happen. Why will no one tell me? Everyone we ask that question is like, LOL, figure it yourself, moron. I don't know. I don't know if I trust her or not. Rip Fleeta. I murdered her. I don't know. If it gives me an option to drink, no, I'm good. I'm fine. That's why I'm not drinking the tea. That right there is why I'm not drinking your tea. No, you fucking idiot. God damn it. Then why even give me the option? Oh, I almost forgot. Gun. Wait, what? Is it a knife? To my stomach? Harpay's cardigan. I still don't trust this girl. It actually is really cute. She's trying to win us over. So the tea was just a coincidence then? Feel free to read some books. Okay. Okay, crazy lady. I don't know why you need to leave the house to make some tea, but whatever. Switch your boat. Save, 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 save. An aged grandfather clock stands next to the fireplace, both its arms and pendulum hanging still, as if frozen in time. The mirror surface is dull, so it's covered in a thick layer of dust. It's all in braille, but there's notes on the side. I don't like it when he tells me about her. It's none of my business that with that woman, what she did or what didn't do. I don't want to hear about it or think about it. All I know is I don't want to be here. Anywhere else is fine, just not here. Not with them. Various volumes of sheet music are lined up on the bookshelf. The flames dance eerily in hurried, spontaneous movements, illuminating their surroundings with a faint yet warm glow. I'm worried about Harpy, but maybe I should stay here. Let's go die. One more time. Right? Closed doors. A tall golden candelabra shines bright, its surface reflecting the flames glimmer. I don't know where I am. It's too dark. Bro, this entire freaking room is dark. Oh, that's better. Sergeant Major Roman Per Die Helig, I hereby leave you this letter in regards to your daughter's behavior during my tutoring classes. I believe it's come to your attention that she is not the most healthy of states. I suggest you consult a doctor. Recently, she's been demonstrating a bizarre tendency for violence, which is reflecting her nervous outbursts during my class. Things such as ripping pages off books, suddenly scribbling over her own notes, and throwing tantrums when asked to read have become the norm. However, as disturbing as these behaviors might seem, her true violent tendencies are aggravated to the point of ripping off her own hair. Oh, ripping her own hair off during lectures and attempting to hurt herself with the quill. I myself have occasionally become the target of these hysterical behaviors, and that, sir, I refuse to tolerate any further. I'm sending you this letter of resignation and with the best of regards and wholeheartedly hope that you'll be able to find a capable tutor such as myself too. It ends here. The rest has been ripped off. It was never my intention to break this family apart, but I can no longer bear it. This incident is nothing more than an unfortunate twist of events, or so I've been told. Physicians, psychologists, holy men, not one has been able to help her. My wife's ailments aren't from this realm, and I, a mere mortal man, cannot cure her. No matter my efforts or how much I have sacrificed for this family, it's all been for naught. I don't recognize my own daughter. I'm unable to deal with her outbursts. My son's becoming reclusive, introverted. His disdain for this family is palpable. To you I leave this will, and my final plea to look after my children after her passing. I shall write as often as I can. It's addressed to someone named Eleanor. After analyzing the patient's mental health the past few days, I can now securely state my diagnosis. It's come to my attention that the patient, Elise, is having nightly visions, imbalance of bodily humors, and melancholia. Such behavior is not harmful to other members of the subject's family. However, it is quickly wearing down on the subject's health. The patient should spend her days at ease with moderate consumption of thin white wine, the practice of gentle exercise, warm baths, and plenty of sleep. Moderate carnal copulation, carnal copulation, and exposure to soothing music. I shall pay the patient a visit once a month to verify the progression of symptoms. That's a word. This is Latin. That's why I can't pronounce it. What is this? That is one happy looking family. Why am I in that photograph? Get it free email. Sorry for all the transfers today. We're severely backed up. Alright, we'll go a little longer today. Okay, we can't go that way. It's too dark. We can see better now, at least. Is someone there? Please, I need your help. I've been hearing strange voices outside. I have to go check on my father. I need you to get the key for this room for me. Solve this riddle and you'll find it. Fuck you. Listen closely because I won't be repeating myself. Bro, you're the one that wants help. Lurking in shadows, lost in dismay, golden radiance lies unscathed, awaiting the light of day. At dawn shall the beasts awake, guided by the northern star you must advance. Drawn by cheerful chirping, hope always follows. In search of guidance, turn to the heartful gallows. Announced by bells as your demise, should you not pray for eastern sunrise. You expect me to remember this shit? The door opens as he draws near. Sounds your ally, cloud of fear. You have to hurry, now go. I didn't pay any attention to that riddle, and I don't understand what happened. I know one of them I'm not allowed to walk during. I need to be quiet, but the rest I didn't really pay attention to. So in the Beasts Awake, you keep going north. Turn to the Heartful Gallows, eh? When we hear bells, go east. Okay, it's not east on that one. So north killed us and east killed us, so we'll just go west. I love being stupid and just brute forcing puzzles because I'm too dumb to figure them out. The bird I don't understand. Oh, the bird I don't understand. Yeah, down the beast wake. So you go north for the wolf. And then whichever way we go for the friggin' bird, and then east. And then we stay still. That one I don't know. What the fuck? So beast north, birds west. Stars are east. And that one I probably stay still for. Right, because it says be quiet for one of them. As the door opens, yeah, okay. Alright. We totally don't got it this time, but let's do it again. There's something under the rug. We did it. We're the smartest. Heckin' no one's smarter than me, man. I still don't understand why the bird was west, though. I got your key. Great, open the door. Sure, why not? What's the worst that can happen? It's a shrine to us. Okay, let's not listen to that noise while I have a giant fucking headache. Oh? Okay, so don't go in that room. I'm glad we saved. Why did that kill me? What the hell? So the only room we have access to kills us. Whoa. There are people in there. Then why are... I'm glad we moved. Torn chandelier rests shattered on the floor. Its candles are strewn about. I mean, yeah, I died a few times. But I'm okay. I walked it off. Excuse me. No buts. I wonder if Harpe is blind. Because everyone else has like such vibrant eyes, but she doesn't. Unprotected hand holding. Don't look, chat. I'm gonna get banned. Speaking of Harpy, I can't. Speaking of getting banned, did you guys see Bay played genital jousting today? Go to sleep. Freaking fart dog. I don't know what the heck Harpe is. It's bothering me. We never lie. Bewildered. Oh my god, that's like the most Canadian thing ever. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorrier. Sure. This doll looks familiar somehow. The pale doll sits on display with a serene expression. A plumpkin. We haven't seen a plumpkin in a while. It's almost time for my nap. I can't wait. Why not take a nap right now? Oh, no, no, no. My beauty sleep has to be perfect or my leaves will fall off. You really have no common sense now, do you? I'll start the countdown. 1 and 2 and 3. The witching hour. Women gather around a horned demon at dawn, dancing around a wildly burning fire. Oh, hello there, miss. Long time no see. Get it? Now, pumpkin. You should know better and act like a proper adult. Heck you, pumpkin. Oh. I'm trying to find a save point. Who? This room's still the same. I should go with Harpe. Oh. Harpe? Harpe? Oh. Oh, good. I'm glad I was right all along. Is this in Canadian? It is. She's gonna be missing her eyes. They're gonna be gone. Oh, she's gonna be fine. Never mind. Why are we agreeing to this? We don't know this person. God, this is like the most Canadian game I've ever seen. Well, she's about to pull my hair out. Wait, didn't we find a ghost that pulls people's hair out? We read that story, didn't we? Oh, she said our name. We've resorted to speed reading in our brains. Can you guys not keep up? Oh, that's an ending? Blindness. Was I going too fast? I don't know what I did wrong. So we don't go with Harpe then? See, if I'm ever reading too fast, just let me know. And I just feel weird. I always feel weird voicing like female characters. So I usually just don't bother. It's weird. So I'm gonna say no to her this time. But I feel like I'm locked into that ending the second we come here because there's no save points after this. No. And now there is. So we did do something differently that time. So going with Harpe is an ending and it just kills you. Neat. Alright, we'll explore all this another stream. Because I'm like at my limit for when I can take lunch. Bing. And I think Goober needs to poop. Because, oh my lord. It's been strange so far. Wahoo, wahoo. Ow, what the hell?